Welcome to the Johannesburg Basketball League second semi-final. You've got Leslie and Teta in the building. I'm with my boy Brian Tabadi. We've got the Rising Suns versus Jozi Nuggets. Breezy, what do you think about today's game?
I just think Nell already don't like the ball. You know how Nell needs things to be going good. Nell already got some issues with the ball.
Looks like we can't even kick off because everyone believes they need the right ball for their handles to work.
I'm excited though, bro. I think I personally haven't watched a live game in a very long time. I guess nobody has, right? COVID and all those regulations. So I'm quite happy to be
Feels
here.
good to be back and having all the fans in the building. Seems that there's a delay. Still a matter of the basketball.
Yeah, no, look, what Nell wants, Nell gets. But I'm excited, man. It's going to be a good game.
When we talk about the starting fives, I think when we look at the Suns, they've still got that size. We've got that two-headed monster. We've got Chief, number 14, and Emmanuel Shine. We're about to tip off.
They're all big, though. Both teams are quite larger. And we're up.
Let's.
Suns got that. Look at Chief running one.
And we've got Chief handling the ball. In his younger days, not the ball handler we used to know. Shine in the low block.
Big man on campus.
There we go.
Big man on campus. Suns got 2 points on the board earlier.
2 points on the board. We've got him due on the ball. Doom Konto just turned 40 years old. Look at that, running the point, baby. Just turned 40 years old.
And he running point like a young guy.
Ball in Motiba's hands.
One of the
drives to the basket, pull up. Big board by Shine.
It's Chief running one. I thought Chief running one all day. Oh, okay.
He is a playmaker. He's definitely got that in the arsenal. Oh, long matching up with Chief. That's an old age matchup.
Oh, big
got white bread.
You told my man can shoot.
That's
right?
a shooter. That's a shooter. Ooh. Suns like to spread the ball.
I think he shouldn't have put
Turnover on Emmanuel Shine. Oh, Lewis is sleeping.
That's a national player. That's a national team pass, right? That was a very
threading
good pass.
the needle.
Yeah, that was a very, very good look. This game looks a whole lot more controlled than the previous game.
Definitely.
You can see that it's straight man on man, ain't nothing else.
It's a matter of quality.
It's straight man on man, ain't nothing else going on.
End to end. Got Buthelezi bring the ball up at the one.
Oh yeah, Buthelezi good at the control.
Very composed kid. Very composed kid. Plays for Vids.
Okay. Big
ball going up the floor.
In the area, but he'll be all right.
Got Takani with the ball. Calms it down. Dumps
in
it
the
down.
last game, the guys, the one man would have went all against all five. Right now, this is kind of slowing it down. Chief's the point guard. He's done. He's the point guard.
That's a ball handler. That's a ball handler. I see Nuggets. Nuggets are willing to switch anything because we saw Long on Chief. Now we see Long back on Shine.
Oh yeah,
Pick and roll basketball.
And one. Big man on campus. Big man on campus.
Shine up to 4 points. Got that and one. Let's see if he can convert.
Man got 4 points. I think 2 balls already. Game just started. Huh?
Suns seem to be running that pick and roll basketball.
And they're looking for the
what did Coach Carter call pick and roll? Hattie G.
Hattie G. He called it Dalaya. You guys are looking for the points in the paint too. Early points in the paint.
But that's the Suns' strength. I really think that experience-wise, via the guards, they don't have the same talent as we see.
Very smooth
as the Nuggets.
A smooth jumper.
Simba picking up and do full court. This is experience versus
athleticism. You know, Simba damn athletic on that defense.
Okay, we've got Dylan on now. Cross court pass to Slepe.
Okay, 30.
Shooter.
Okay, 30. The tempo of the game.
Pumle bring the ball up. This is a UCT alumni. Straight to the hoop. And we got 2 points.
Suns looking good.
Straight to the basket.
Suns look good to start the game.
Simba straight to the hoop. That's a UCT alumni.
With the Jozi Nuggets, there's 3 point guards on the floor right now, looking at Slepe, Mdu, and Nell. Nell obviously a big point guard, but I mean they got a lot of ball handlers on the floor.
They definitely trust Mdu though. Got Long in the low block. Long in the low block. Season low block. Oh, exceptional defense by Chief. Board, we're going up. Sipumle Nanya up the court.
Oh, he's taking the whole thing.
Emmanuel Shine with the short jump shot.
It was a little bit early in the clock, but I'm not mad at it.
Playing that Mike D'Antoni offense, first 8 seconds.
The first 8 seconds, we get up, we shoot.
The one thing I've noticed about the Nuggets is this is a well-oiled machine. These guys put you through pick and roll, switches.
This team's been together for years.
Step in the low block.
That core's been together.
Step in the low block. Big defense. Big turnover. We got the Suns in transition.
No, just me or you? Oh, big. Oh, don't do that. Ooh. Is it just
that's a
shooter? Like the Nuggets are running ISO right now.
Yeah, they are.
They're running one-on-one.
Historically, all I've seen from the Nuggets is a barrage of picks. You never get your initial matchup, but now they're seeming a little
that's a very good play. That's
great
a very,
play.
Very good play. Yeah.
Suns looking very composed, just spreading the ball.
That was a very,
Nuggets
very
looking a bit rattled. Motiba looking like a little bit of a facilitator
Yeah,
early,
he's
not
not trying to
wanting
get
to
his
get those
shots
shots
up
up early.
And that's unlike him.
That's
right?
very unlikely.
He's trying to get warmed up quick.
Bad pass by
That's a tough
Tsakani.
pass, yeah. That's a tough pass. You're not even sure what the Suns are looking for. They're just trying to run and find something.
But here's my question. Are the Nuggets coming into this game a bit rattled, or are the Suns playing great defense?
I don't think the Nuggets have been rattled in a very long time, man. I don't think the Nuggets have been rattled in a very, very long time. I think the Suns are more composed right now.
Yeah.
And I expect the Nuggets to come through at some point. But in terms
Got
of
pick and roll
rattle,
basketball. See, this is them. This is what the Suns do. They want to get that pick and roll basketball. Great pass. Got shine
feels
inside.
like there were hands on that, huh?
Yeah.
So that would you go straight up with it?
I'm not here to argue with the officiating.
Hey, man, I have some questions. I have some questions. They changed the one.
But
Now
Lewis is
we got
sleeping.
Slapper running one.
See, that's the thing. It's also a matter of trust, and now it feels like they've gone away from something. Backdoor cut, Motiba,
That's their first buckets. Jozi Nuggets finally on the board.
and
Slapper
we've got
with the
now
assist.
Motiba opening it up for them.
Hey, come on now.
Score is 7-2 to the Rising Suns. Pick and roll basketball. Buthelezi.
Oh, this game looks good.
Mid-range jump shot.
The Suns are quick to get back. No one on the offensive
That's a
glass.
shot that Chief can make, though. We know he's got that in the arsenal.
It looks like the Nuggets are under a whole lot more composure. Oh, they switched the point guard.
There we
now.
go.
Slapper
There's
running
that.
one.
No, they're going into pick and roll basketball. And we've got Nel Motiba for three. Been seeing that for maybe the last 30 years.
See,
For the last 30 years.
Ben. If of all the things that's going to happen, no one takes
Nel
some
Motiba
threes.
for three.
No one takes some threes. I think Nuggets look like they're a whole lot more composed now.
Watching the
kind of
Nuggets
in
in
their
warm-up,
spots now.
though, there was something lethargic about them. It didn't seem like they were trying
Suns.
to... No, watching the Nuggets in
Nuggets
warm-up,
in
they
warm-up.
seemed a little bit lethargic.
I saw Motiba warming up for an hour.
But the one thing you can't doubt about them is that experience. That's the thing.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Like I said, this team...
Long with the
together for a
mid-range
very
jump
long
shot.
time.
No good. Slapper with the tip.
Hey, come on.
Big save by Simba.
Kind of expect the ref to get involved in that.
Buthelezi up the court. Turnover ball.
Bad pass.
In transition, we've got the Nuggets in transition. Livesi Slepe.
Good play.
Turnover ball.
I hope these
End
guys
to
can
end.
take it easy a second, man. They'll be running it quick. L1?
Got a
On the
foul.
floor. On the floor. On
That's
the floor.
not continuation. No continuation.
No, that's on the floor. There's a ton more composure from the Suns, I think. I think when the
Definitely.
Nuggets got, maybe it's just a few early turnovers, and I guess the plays were there, right? I think when Slapper just turned it over now, there was a 2-on-2, so I think that's something you kind of attack.
But I'm just, the experience of the Nuggets guards to me should be them. This should be their game.
Forget
They
the
seem
guards,
to be
big as
struggling.
well.
Those low block catches on Emmanuel Shine, they can't get him out there.
There's also that's a tough shot, man. It's
Definitely.
a real tough shot.
Got him due up the floor, guarded by Simba.
Hey,
Empty
give me
pass.
that. Shine ain't letting that get there. Shine ain't letting that
Some
get
big
there. You want to
defense.
kick it out. That's a
Big
good stop.
defense.
That's a big stop. Shot clock got a reset, right?
We're going to 16.
Go to 16. Oh, I guess it stopped at 16.
Yeah. Jozi Nuggets coached by the legendary Andile Klope.
See, Long already get in
Legendary
position for
boots.
that.
Big basket on.
Yeah, 7-4, man.
Big basket on Chief. Long and Chief, it's been all day, baby. That's a historical matchup.
Since the Suns got their first few buckets, the Nuggets have been chipping away at it.
Things have been quiet. They've kind of got that experience. There's that experience of Buthelezi. You see he's got that handle. He knows how to handle the ball. Dylan Whitbread.
quick
That's a
shot.
shooter. That's a
That's a
shooter.
real quick
We
shot.
want him to get shots up. Always got to run wide. Always got to run wide.
Somehow to get back. They got that narrow point guard going on
But
now.
that's that experience. See, Takani's willing to say, look, let's
He
put the
gave
ball
it
in
a
your
rock,
hands.
yeah,
Let's see
yeah.
how you feel.
Oh, tough shot. Real tough shot.
Brian, if you're officiating that, is that an and one? I might have said something.
What's
Dylan
going on
Whitebread
here?
responds.
What's going on? Okay.
I like that.
Trigger
I like
fingers
that.
out here.
I like
Quick
that.
shots.
I like that.
It's quick shots.
Now if we have to
I don't know
discuss
if
the
I
shot
like
selection,
it. I don't know if I like it as much
but
as
controversial.
7 looking for a foul on Motiba. I think that was a very quick shot. Outside of it being early in the clock. There was
We've
one down to the hoop.
got Chief and Shine with knees on their hands, bit of fatigue. Now we've got Nuggets going into play calls.
They're a lot more settled now. If
Yeah.
they want to run
Going
plays,
into
they're a lot
play
more
calls,
settled.
going into that experience. They can keep mixing up the guard. Look at this bunch of pick and rolls.
Suns aren't switching nothing though. Suns
Can't
want to stay on
switch.
there, man.
Can't switch because of the matchup problems they would have. One bounce.
Backdoor. He missed that.
Missed that back door.
That's a shooter.
Outside
too.
to Slepe. Shot clock's on one.
Good box out, Chief. He's boxed
Got
out.
Suns
man.
in transition. Buthelezi controlling the rock. Bounce
man.
pass to Spumlek Tanya. Simba drives the rock.
Let it go.
Block shot. It's end-to-end on the turnovers.
A lot of turnovers happening quick in this game.
I think I just saw the ref get mad at a turnover as well.
Oh, big shot.
Big three.
We got Simba hitting a
Big three by Simba.
That's also that's a blow to the stomach after that turnover.
If you're talking about the better three-point shooting team between these two, definitely Nuggets have that. They have that.
They've
But
only
they haven't
taken
made a three.
2 shots, I think, now.
Sakani with the ball. Guarded by Shine.
What I like about Sakani, he's been patient all day.
There we go.
Oh, big man.
Big board.
Big bodies are big bodies are big bodies.
That matchup.
Hey, Noah kind of flopped there.
Oh.
Noah threw himself down there, didn't he?
That was a little bit.
You just hit that.
That was a little bit aggressive.
Big man on campus.
Now,
They had a man at
I'll
the
tell
back.
you for free, we just saw a bit of a physical exchange between Dylan and Nell, and
Dylan
he
won.
may have just turned on.
Oh, Noah's here
The
now.
switch.
Noah's about
Oh.
to get you.
If you've seen
the
enough,
thing with that bucket,
if
right?
you've seen enough of
There's
basketball,
going to be an elbow coming out just now.
Brian, I need to tell you a story. Nell was my coach once. I'm practicing. This man, I left my own practice by my
Oh, there he is. Oh, here we go.
Brian,
Oh, here we go.
now hit me.
Hey,
I had a
Dylan
blue
shouldn't have
eye
done that.
at my own practice.
Dylan shouldn't have done that. When the Suns got that last three, now I was still waiting for that call at the back there. I think they were a man
Now
down.
locked
I
in.
know when
You guys got Mr. Miyagi angry. Wax on, wax off. That's
man
in,
is hitting some jumpers, man.
that's in Emmanuel Chinez's arsenal.
He's playing in the low block.
Something he's
hitting
been
some
working
jumpers.
on.
He's getting the rebounds.
Let me
He's
tell you
all over the
something.
floor.
Oh, Dylan,
On his
you-
hands on the knees, huh?
Yeah, no, he's
24 hands on the
a little
knees.
bit tight. Dylan, you might just get that wax on, wax off. We're not sure.
Dylan gotta be careful. Let's get a switch there. Now not happy with you.
See, look at that. That's what I'm trying to say about the Nuggets. Just so many screens. We've got the shot clock at 8.
7 touch on the top.
6 seconds. Ndum Konto so composed. Look at this. No panic in the shot clock going down.
That was a quick call. Yeah, now team are finally here now.
We've got 2 subs coming in. Two
the
subs
Suns.
coming in for the Suns. Got,
get Dylan a
got
break.
Dylan
Now
and
was coming
Chief
for
going
him.
out. Chief was breathing a little bit heavy.
24 also, Shine kind of going through it, huh? But he's also, oh, there we go.
But it's that production.
Yeah, Mutima got a quick 4 points.
That's that wax on, wax off. What are
Only
you
4
going to say about a veteran?
Especially with length like that.
Nearly 40 years old, still dominating South African
When
basketball.
you look at Nell's height and his wingspan, you can see how he's got the longest wingspan on the floor.
Composure.
This man holds that ball. Huh?
Knows how to take care of the ball.
He protects the ball though. He's under pressure, but he's not letting it go. He's holding on to it. We got another sub.
Got another sub for the Suns. Suns moving their subs quite quickly. Andile hasn't made any
You got to give
changes.
the guys a break though, right? I think there's a good time to give them a break. You got a little bit of a lead. There's 1 minute left in the quarter. If
story.
there's ever a time to rest them, it's probably now.
Real talk. But now you've got a Jozi Nuggets starting 5 against the Suns' second
unit.
5. Fistos with the ball.
Good take.
Simba to the
Good
basket.
take. Very good take. He's been doing that for years, right?
For years.
He's been doing that for years.
I've watched him play all the way from high school. You've seen him
He's been doing
improve
that for
over the
Always
years.
a jumper.
Slepper likes that low block.
So I could see Slepper fading away.
Fadeaway
a long time
jump
ago.
shot.
Yeah, I could see that coming.
Fadeaway jump shot.
I
good.
scouted
That's
that.
all
We saw
day,
that
all day
coming.
type of money.
That's a big shot.
That's
30 seconds left. What do? Do you try to get a 2-for-1? Oh, I guess not. They
I
wanna
don't
hold
think
on
there's a 2-for-1 in this. Just got to take care of the ball. See, there's that ball pressure.
No, this guy, he's comfortable with the ball. in his
Comfortable
hands.
with the
Very
ball.
comfortable.
Doesn't pick up his dribble too early.
Good
Great
pass.
dish.
Good pass.
Turnover ball. We're going in transition. We've got 12 seconds on the clock.
10
Now,
seconds left. They want to
just
hold it.
Look at this composure. Called horns.
Big 3. This going to be a 3. You scout this. You scout
Got him
this.
Lungisi Shongwe. Calling the play.
Come on, fellas. Come on, fellas.
Didn't get
Come
the
on,
call.
fellas. That's something that the Suns should have executed a whole lot better than that, guys.
I think that the Suns were going to close that
Because
out a little bit
not happy
better.
with that, right? There was a back pick on Sakani, and Sakani was very
Definitely,
stagnant. He
but
didn't try and take
we
that.
had Long with the ball at the top. Why do you have a big like that controlling the ball?
Oh, he's
at
not
the
going to
top
shoot
of
it, right?
He shouldn't be
The big is
shooting
about
it, and
shooting.
he's not the
I think
right guy to
idea
make
was
that
to get the
decision.
pick, and then off the pick, you're going to see when you get Nell either coming off the shot. But that was an opportunity for them to get 3 points.
I saw a back. It was supposed to be that back pick via Slepe, and then I think he wanted to take
I
that
thought
shot.
Slep would
But
have taken that 3 as well. I'm quite chuffed at that fadeaway. I think the Suns are kind of getting. Suns are 6 point down. Sorry, Nuggets are 6 point down. But
it
the way
doesn't
they
look
sort of
bad.
came through towards the end of that quarter, I'm quite chuffed with how they're looking.
my thing about the Nuggets is that composure. They play.
They're
They
also not
play
getting many rotational players in, right? It's
Yeah,
just been the
they-
starting 5.
from a bench perspective. I'd actually say
Andy not even having a word with his team. He's letting them talk.
very interesting dynamic about the Nuggets is that now is a coach player on his
He
Bill
was the
Russell.
player coach.
Bill
Yeah.
Russell.
Look, I'm
Also,
gonna call the subs.
he's on
I've
his-
seen Nell call timeouts during the game. he decides, look, guys, okay, look, we're kind of out of sorts. And that's his experience, right? He's played all over the country. He's played in South Africa, he's played in Mozambique. He's played all over the
Led
country.
the national
He's been doing that for a very long time. So he has that experience. He's the one you'd want to trust with those kinds of decisions.
But you have to wonder, though, you know, what dynamic does that bring to the team? We've also seen Jozi Nuggets always mix it around, and, you know, some of the politics about
They've
that.
been together for a while, and it hasn't really, the cracks haven't shown yet,
The
right?
core of the team, yeah.
The
Very
cracks
true.
haven't shown. Even with all that, I think they've still been together for a long time. Even with Neo doing that, he's still a leader.
True
He's not about to stop coaching. Neo's always said, the only time I'm going to stop is when someone pushes me out. When someone says, I'm better than you, you won't stop.
That should be a challenge to every young basketball player in this country.
It's also now Mutiba.
Brian, it should be a challenge to every basketball player
It should
in
be a
this
challenge
country.
for the guys on his team, because some of those guys are on the same team as him.
True story. Going into the second quarter, still no changes from the Jozi Nuggets.
Nuggets running the same rotation,
Same rotation. We still got 2 starters. Oh wait, we've actually seen some big changes from.
We have a
the
brand new
Rising
five.
Suns.
Oh, but it's, number 5 stayed on the floor for Suns, but otherwise we have a brand new 5. We have 4 guys on. Oh,
But
there
now
we go.
Mutiba to the basket, driving layup. Good.
Now Mutiba scored about 8 of the 12, I think. Huh?
I mean,
That's
this
quite
is
big
who he is. He really is the scorer for the Jozi Nuggets. But the thing is, Jozi Nuggets have other guys that can load it up.
Oh, that's a big shot.
Coming up the floor, Mdum Konto still running the 1. These are different matchups.
It's interesting that they're letting these guys go the whole. But when you look at the Nuggets, right, they haven't been running
Turnover ball by Neo Mutiba.
The Suns have been. Well, the
Yeah.
Nuggets have been taking it easy, so I guess they still have their legs under them.
You almost feel like the Nuggets still have another gear. We're not sure.
Oh, good pull up, man.
Okay, that's a bit ballsy.
Yeah, man, that's a very
That's a
good
bit
pull-up.
ballsy. Coming up the floor.
I don't like when a shooter
just-
takes a jumper, then apologize afterwards.
See, that's not basketball culture.
Oh, good look. That's a foul.
That's and 1. That's and 1. That's and 1.
Come on, man.
I have no shame in calling out the official. That's and
I
1.
gotta get his head up. Snapper trying to find him.
I'm saying there's a lot of turnovers from Nuggets. Things that I wouldn't expect. Spin move, long,
Ooh, Long doing what
big
Long
move,
does. Long
big
doing
move.
what Long
And
did
that's
do.
where I want to see Long. I don't want to see him out on the perimeter.
He got a jumper though, doesn't he? Bit of a midi.
Nah, I've never seen it. Litlonyana
Mr.
with the
Miyagi,
ball.
right,
Litlonyana with the
nearly
ball.
got blown by there.
Litlonyana played for UJ, great ball handler, just kind of a guy that can do a lot of things for you. A
got a
rebounder,
big body
almost
too.
a triple-double threat.
And he got a big body too. That's
Yeah.
that's an added advantage against guys
We've
like
got Emmanuel
Nero,
Shine back in
against
the
guys
game.
like Long, against guys like TK, Takani. Takani's open right now. Okay, we've got some Suns players coming back on the floor.
Okay, and we've got some subs for the Jozi Nuggets. We've got Mane coming in at number 7 at the 1.
Man, at least he won't push the tempo, I can tell you that.
That's a Tux alumni, University of Pretoria. New addition to the Jozi Nuggets. Still learning the system, taking care of the ball.
comfortable so
There we go. We've got the Jozi Nuggets pick and roll.
TK
Jozi Nuggets seem pretty committed to going to the low block.
TK not setting any picks. Takani just be moving around the floor. You're not setting any back
I think
picks.
that's a bit of fatigue.
Man, with a body like that, just stand still and let somebody hit you.
Madungu
Side
matching
out
up,
of bounds.
looking at
He's
Mane
looking dead
directly in the eye.
Dead in the eye.
Saying mano
You don't
in
want to know where
mano.
the ball is.
Mano
Dead
in
the
mano.
eye.
Remember this guy, Kobe from Ball Tech.
Oh, I
Used
remember.
to guard people like that.
Hey, watch out now. 10
There's
seconds
that
on the clock.
composure. 10 seconds on the clock. This is a
It's a
pull-up
You
though.
can see that coming a long way away.
Big board. Mlungise Shongwe.
That is a
Tough call on Fiston. But if
Look,
you're
on that
coaching the game,
rebound, right?
if you're coaching the game, my first question is why did he get position to be able to rebound over you?
12 on the box out. He wasn't even worried about the ball. He just trying to get his man out. And
Exactly.
he didn't do the best job at it either. He kind of tried to reach for the rock.
Then you end up with that was on the other side. It wasn't even on the guy that should have been boxing out.
Free throws win game, big fella.
0 of 1 for Long.
There's one thing about a big man you're gonna get hit. If you can shoot your free throws, if you can hit free throws, you're gonna have a good day.
One of the greatest players used to do that, Jonathan van der Bijl. Just
Come on, man. 0 from 2, big guy. At some point, you're gonna wonder if it's a level of fatigue or if it's just.
got Sibanyoni coming in for Jozi
Big one.
Nuggets. Sibanyoni is long. Longer than long. Ba-dum-bum.
No, we don't need that.
That wasn't
we don't
funny.
need that. We
Not
don't
gonna
need
take that.
that.
Damn.
Make a free throw, big man. Man,
Emmanuel Shine asking for a
you
point
got a
guard.
second chance. Oh, this man run 1, you said, huh?
Yes, that's a ball handler. Litlonyana.
Come on now. Oh, there we go.
Pass.
Basketball. Can't be mad at that. That's
Suns know how to move the ball in the
can't be mad at that.
they just seem to be know how to move the ball.
Problem with the team that's got a couple superstars that you're trying to look for your starter to give you to answer the call. You know what I'm saying?
And maybe sometimes you're running too many plays. Oh, we had long open. TK couldn't see him.
You're saying they're running too many plays. They're too structured.
They're too structured.
What you mean?
Brian,
They're
that's
too
what I'm
structured?
saying. There's too much structure.
Or you need that isolation basketball.
I'm not saying ISO. I'm saying.
You just sound like a Jordan fan. You just
Oh,
sound
wow.
like an MJ fan.
You know what? I ain't gonna get into this. Side out of bounds.
Suns starting to get their rotation in slowly. They're starting to make their subs slowly. Oh.
Now Motiba to the basket. Turnover ball.
Don't
Ball
throw it
to
up,
the
don't
races.
throw it up,
Fiston
don't
with
throw
the
it
ball. Pass to Shine.
Ooh. Good take,
Missed
good take. Talk
missed
about
shot
it, fellas,
attempt
talk
by
about
Big
it, fellas.
Shine.
Get up the floor,
Fiston with the
come
ball.
on now.
Lithuaniana with the ball.
Trying to find Shine in the low block.
Directing traffic. Watch that shot clock. Oh.
Come on, there's no whistles for the big
And
man.
we've got Big Shine inside.
They know
all
what's
I've seen
for
is
the big
dominance there.
Yeah, no, everybody.
That's all I've
No
seen.
one has an answer.
All
Almost
I've
feels
seen
like
is
Long should be on Shine. Long was one of the most experienced bigs in the country.
Mandungu guarding Mane.
Hey, watch that crossover.
Sibanyoni, see, this is what I don't want
Also
to
a
see.
long man.
I don't know if we should be having
Good defense.
a big
Good defense.
big defensive possession.
Good defense. Ooh, that's a tough call. That's a tough call.
Tough call.
That's a real tough call.
Tough call. Tough
That
call.
trap came at the right time there on Lemesa Selepa. They trapped him at the right time. And they trapped the right guy too. If he was out here, he would shoot him.
That was a tough
That was a tough call on Shine. Shine already back on his knees, man. If Selepa gets his ball, it's a fadeaway. Let's go, TK. Get
TK.
involved in the game, TK. Let's go, TK.
Big three. See, that's the thing.
They chip away at this
They
league,
chip
man.
away
They
at
chip
you.
away.
Now you're 5 points
You've
out.
been playing well the whole time. They've been struggling, but they
6
chip away,
minutes,
chip
30
away,
left in the
chip away.
second quarter. Lithuaniana.
You gotta find
We got
Shine.
Fiston with the ball. To the basket. Pump fake.
You gotta find Shine somewhere. Shine has been the answer. Oh, they're fighting
Got
with
slap
Tiba
in
in the baseline.
transition.
Tiba hit it with 3.
Where they're gonna go? That should have been that screen away. Yeah, I'm seeing the same thing. I'm not seeing those
Oh no, one
screens.
in the low block.
There we go.
The whistle's
gonna
getting
be all
tougher and
there.
tougher on the Suns, huh?
It's gonna be all. Also, when you played, we got Dylan coming back in.
Dylan back on Nell.
I wonder.
Didn't do a good job on Nell. Or was it just that Nell hadn't gotten started yet?
Brian, I'm not sure. I would say now has 6 points.
Right?
And most of them were pretty easy.
He's got
But
quite
what
a
I'm
few
saying
points on the
is,
board.
for a young kid playing against obviously probably one of the most senior guys in the country,
The most senior guy in the
the
country.
most senior guy in the country, I can respect the man willing to get physical.
And Nell hitting his free throws, I'll tell you that much. you can
This
go
is
to
a
the bank with Nell's free throws.
basic basketball.
Free throws win games, though. You can go to the bank with Nell's free
We've
throws.
got Ludwig Gaddis in the game.
A lot of tax prospects coming out of here. I guess it's him and money at this stage.
Brian, are we coming out with politics?
Hey man, I'm just saying,
from
Tax got a program.
municipality
Tax
of
got
Tshwane.
Tax got a good basketball program. Oh no, this is a real point guard. Like, you
Hlonyana
don't
with
even
the
like, it's
ball.
a ball handler.
He's a good ball handler. Knows how to handle the ball. Triple double threat. Pump fake.
Come on now.
Round the back pass.
Come
Dylan
on
Whitbread
now, fellas.
to the basket.
Dudes all over the place.
Problem is he doesn't
That's
have
a
that
shot.
jump shot in his arsenal. Oh.
That's a big man.
Oh, that's.
He got his elbow in now. Oh no, like that.
You know, let's just
No,
have a
that's
moment
okay.
for the growth of South African basketball. Seeing the young guns take the man,
Take on the big,
take on the
the
vets.
king of the jungle. Man, now used to be.
There we go.
Arguably the best player in the country right now. If no one catches an elbow, you can best believe he won't throw it out.
The problem is, you know, we can talk a big game. At the end of the game, we might see something.
Tell me something. Andile and his, you know, when he's getting animated, do you think that has a big play, a big role in the ref's decision making in terms of the whistle? Do you
I
think it
definitely,
actually?
I definitely do. I think the way he addresses refs.
You need to have,
Definitely.
oh, that's a.
And throughout the game, when there's someone in your ear doing that, it no matter.
Eventually.
Your heart starts to beat, blood pressure's high, you start using your whistle.
You want to get the right refs ref in the right game.
And I mean, that's why you'd want more senior refs. And I believe when we get to the finals, that would be my hope, that we get some senior refs,
But you
guys
wanna
that
give
will
the
be
young guys a
enforced.
chance as well. You
That's
wanna give
true.
the
We
young
want to
guys
see
an
that development. Now Motiba on the low block. Cross-court pass to Ludwig Gaddis.
They got 6 on the clock. Slap it
6
in
on
the
the
deep
clock.
one. It's in a deep one.
This is Slepper's range. Oh,
Time, fellas.
that's not bad. Overcomposed, I guess.
That clock was dead though. If that hit, that was
Overcomposed.
going to be tough. If that hit, that was going to be a tough bucket. I think not. They got a man in
Number
the corner.
11 for Rising Suns, bring up the ball. Pick and roll basketball. It's not the same.
It's a tough pass.
Very
Should
tough
not have
pass.
gone there.
Turnover ball.
Yeah, I got 5 on the clock, fellas. You got 5 on the
Big
clock.
jab step, straight to the hoop.
Ooh.
Pull up jump shot.
That's Nuggets ball, right? Or Suns ball.
Suns ball.
He looked good on that shot, though. He never looked good on that shot. I guess it was at the bottom of the clock. They look out of sorts, but they're down 4.
Doesn't curl all the way.
They look out of, they're down 4. Take that shot, man.
And the thing is, I've seen more rotation from Suns, and they're still able to keep this lead. Steal from Slepe up the court.
Those are backbreakers.
Open court.
Those
Open court
early
layup.
backbreakers.
Easy 2 for Slepe.
I also feel like the Suns been on the bench for a while. The Suns got to get their starters back on the floor quick.
Madungu and Manelisi matching up.
Come on, fellas.
Save Letlonyana.
There's not a lot of control here. The Suns are all in
Matching
their
up
own
with
way.
now, nothing there.
Come on,
Not
fellas.
taking care of the ball.
Suns got to get a timeout.
Yeah.
Suns got to get a timeout.
Bringing in some more experience. We saw immediately.
Like I was saying, got to get
Chief
their starters
stand
back
up.
on the floor quick. It's been a struggle for a while.
2-point game. We've got Jozi Nuggets at 21, Rising Suns at 23.
Jozi Nuggets looking like they're hobbling, but they're still within 2. Man, I need that 5 back on the floor, man. I need that point guard back on the
Yeah,
floor.
I like Butelezi's handle. I do believe that that's a guy that
Gotta run.
takes care of the ball a little bit better. Better decision maker. Big defense by Dylan
Yeah,
White.
Dylan was right in the midline.
But now Motiba in the low block. Turn around, pull up. Oof. Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, good shot, Nell. Hey, that's a
Hey
big
man,
shot.
look. Oh, and that was for tie game.
That's a tie game as well. And he's been on
That's
floor
the
whole
thing.
time.
Look at them. They're sagging
They're
on
doubling
Letlonyana
shot.
because he doesn't.
Like you said,
he
they
doesn't
don't
have that
jump with
3-point. He doesn't have that 3-point shot. Sipumle Tanya with the spin move.
Okay. They got 5 seconds on the clock too.
Now he can't
Now I held
close.
his head.
Ooh, there was a little bit of a push off on that. Now is also very defensively. He's also the type of guy that can draw charges.
And 1.
No
charge.
charge. What are we going to get that call
That's
from
not on
the
the
ref?
floor, ref.
Let's see the call from the ref.
That's a charge.
Calling a charge.
If he called the block, it had to be at 1. He kind of had to
Yeah.
call a charge at that.
No doubt. That would have been continuation. I'll tell you for free, that wasn't perhaps the best call. I don't
I'm
think
happy
that was
with
the
that
best
call.
call. I think
I'm
that's a
happy
bit
with that call.
50-50.
Hey man, 50-50 go either way, yo. Suns switching up their point guards as well. Now we need 5 back on the floor.
All I'm seeing is this culture of letting multiple people handle the ball. But I think that's important. I would be going back to Emmanuel Chine. With this lineup on the floor, Ludwig Gaddis also a standout
And he's
defender.
hunting for the ball, right?
Trust. Doubling on Emmanuel
Oh
Chine.
no. Oh, you can see from here as well.
When you see someone shoot a jump shot like that,
You can see it off his hand. It wasn't
got
good.
to step up the court.
The turnovers in our basketball.
That's. I think when we look at the stats,
Hey, take it easy, fella. Take it easy.
when we look at the stats, I think Jozi Nuggets are going to be slightly disappointed with the turnovers very early
I
in the
think
quarter.
Suns would be more disappointed if they're not doing anything with them. Right? All these turnovers and not doing
Exactly.
anything with them. You know, I'd rather be the team that doesn't have turnovers, but makes the most of the turnovers you get off the other team.
Rising
Turnovers
Suns
and
haven't scored in, I'd probably say, the last 4 or 5 minutes.
It's been a bit of a drought, huh?
It's been a bit of a drought.
But they've also been all over the place. The way
But
that Jozi Nuggets started is how the Suns have started kind of
True
looking
story.
in this
We've
quarter.
got a timeout on the floor. Andile Hlope
Oh, now
at
he's
the
involved.
ref.
Oh, now he's involved.
At the ref.
Man, these refs at some point also got to just stand their ground, man. I think he doesn't use any strong language. He doesn't really be, but at some point,
He just
there has to
actually
be a
speaks
level
with
of
strong
respect.
voice. Yeah.
There ought to be some sort of level of control there. Just give him one tick just to start the day. First quarter, just to, set the tone, right? He only has a few of those,
Man,
right?
you're actually trying to give the
Yeah,
man
man, set the
technicals.
tone, man. Set the tone early.
I wonder what the Suns discussion really has to be. There's been a drought offensively. But if you use your brain, that's the thing, right? If you're a good basketball club, you want to be able to say, guys, we know what's not working. Let's go back to
What was successful as a starting unit, and the coach doesn't put them back on.
starting unit, but going back to Emmanuel Chine. A guy who, for years, I've seen his skill set grow, but I wish he'd play a little bit more in between playing out and in is Chief.
The Nuggets have seen it so easily, right? If they have 11 on the ball, he's not going to take a jumper. So just double team shine. They got to
Exactly.
get somebody that can at least make a jump shot, being the one to make that entry pass.
And there we go.
Then
We've
you
got
have
the
two
Rising
players
Suns starting 5 back on the court.
Let's see what
Like
they
you
can do,
said.
man. I
They've
think
got
that's
4
the
minutes to
unit.
play the game. Oh, got 2 minutes. Sorry, 2 minutes 49.
seconds, yeah. I like this unit. I like this unit a whole lot better. And now, Lord behold, Nell was the only guy wearing rest yet. Nell and Lebesa are the only guys wearing rest yet.
Are the only starters. Yeah. Sleper hasn't taken a break, huh?
Yeah, him and Nell have not rested yet. Hey, watch out, Simba.
And we
Simba get it there, man. He's a very athletic.
Mane, no turnover yet. I respect a young point guard who just wants to take care of the ball. Good pass. Sibanyoni in the low block. Chief.
Chief should not got to move like that. He should not got to knock like that, man.
You want to see some strong defense. Let them hit your chest
He
and
should have
stand your ground.
stood his ground. Yeah, he shouldn't have got moved like
Thing
that.
is, that's a guy who I know.
That's the Jozi Nuggets lead, by the way.
Chief for me is 20 and 10 a game.
Tough pass.
Double
Great
team.
catch.
Great catch.
Great finish. That's the answer.
That's what I'm
That's
saying.
what's working.
Got to keep going to
You
Emmanuel.
gotta go to what's working.
Got to keep going to Emmanuel.
Well, as long as he's
Schnee.
on the floor, use him till he's fatigued. They ain't got no answer for him, so they'll keep going to it.
Got Mane handling the ball. Pulling a back screen.
Oh, that's a jumper. Oh,
Straight
that's
to the basket. Great pass. Sibanyoni and one. Sibanyoni and one.
Hey man, this man is coming through for
He's
them.
kind of long. He's on
really
his
coming through
Kareem
for them.
Abdul-Jabbar.
He's on there. He got that sky hook coming on. He's coming through for them big time.
Sibanyoni with the and one going to the line for one.
Thing about the Jozi Nuggets, they're all deferring. Ain't nobody saying, look, there's one guy who's going to give us all the buckets. They're looking for the best possible
story.
position. With the Suns, they can't afford that. They need to look for Shine.
They need to go to
They
shot.
got to go to one man up until it
Nuggets-
stops working.
And Nuggets are looking now very much like how the Suns are looking early on in that
first
first
quarter,
quarter.
Big man makes free
Sibanyoni
throws.
makes his free
Big
throw.
man got to make his free throws.
28-25 to the Jozi Nuggets. 1 minute 51 left in the
half.
second quarter in the half. Buthelezi back on the ball, just composed. He's played at a high
watch
level.
out, bro. I enjoy a point
I'm
by that
gonna take a
control.
hesitation dribble.
Shoot that, dog. Ooh.
No, not too cheeky. Got
The
big chief.
three-point shooter there.
Big chief. Gotta shoot that. Gotta shoot
3
that.
seconds, big guy. 3 seconds.
And they get the ball back. Put it up.
He had to throw it up, but they gave him a fresh clock. They got a fresh clock.
They should have had composure. We've got now Motiba having words with the ref.
Hey man, I try to tell you, set the tone, just one take. Send a message. It's a schoolyard one, you know, just pick up the biggest guy and give him a take.
Now you see, these are the dynamics about South African basketball where we tend to
The
have
ref is trying to...
the ref is trying to, and we've got the ref moving towards the table. These are the dynamics about South African basketball, a little bit concerning. Of course, you get a young ref reffing, of course, one of the most senior players in the
Respected
country.
players in the country, yeah.
But at the core, what we have to be teaching everyone is you have to appreciate
ref.
and respect the ref.
You have to respect the ref. You can't assume that because you are or you were one of the best players in the country that you've got free reign to talk to them how you like, right?
True.
And I think that's just a level, that's also a confidence thing from the ref. Like I said,
True.
a more experienced ref, he might have nipped that in the bud
Would have let that
early.
go. True.
Early.
And I guess it's also, you're right, there's a confidence of how the ref behaves that will allow these types of things
I'm
to
trying
happen.
to say, send a message in the first quarter. Hey, no,
Pull a tick.
take a tick.
Yeah, we're here to play basketball.
It's crazy that he stopped the whole game to sort of, jaw at the ref when they're
But I
at the
think
rock.
now he's trying to have some words.
It's another thing, right? Sometimes as a ref, man, you can't be explaining yourself all day.
That's true.
The whistle is your power.
For me, you've got one warning, one verbal warning. Then,
Verbal one, it's a sanction.
have you ever given a tick when you've refed a basketball game?
Hey man,
In your hole.
have I ever not given a tick?
What the hell's wrong with
Don't
you?
come at me sideways, B.
Wow, Brian.
Don't come at me correct,
Right,
dog.
Brian, I'm glad I ain't never been.
They shouldn't be having this many conversations
Yeah.
with the coach.
For me,
Really,
this is a
let's
quick
get the game's gotta
conversation. We
go.
don't have time for this. We got
The
1
game's
minute
gotta go.
18 left.
The one sport where there's
Johannesburg
respect
Basketball League
from the
semi-finals.
rugby. No one goes at the ref.
Rugby's, yeah.
Those
actually,
guys are bigger than they could take.
Which sport in the world has like the most fighting with refs? I think soccer's also a lot of crying.
Yeah,
But
soccer,
Mr.
the guys,
Steph on
the
the
whole
perimeter.
team go at the ref.
Yeah.
Oh, Steph.
Slipper from
got
deep.
that deep three.
Big box out from Chief. That's what we want to see, man.
Steph might be sitting on about 2 points so far. He's been on the
Got that turnaround jump shot.
Get it there, man.
They can't get him. Shine is physically stronger than Sibanyoni, but he can't get in front
The
of him.
entry pass is where they're letting
That's
him
where the
down.
struggle is. Oh, he was open for 1 second. Slipper had that double team. Chief with the
Put
crossover.
on him, Chief.
Little jump hook. No good.
Shine's working hard, man. Shine is
Sibanyoni
hunting
with
around
the
a lot.
rebound. Now Motiba bringing it up.
I like the high-low that the Suns ran in the first quarter, in the first few minutes of the first quarter.
High screen and
It's a
roll
two-possession clock,
on
right?
Nel Motiba.
It's a 2-possession clock. Slapper shooting that.
29 seconds on the clock. Sibanyoni in the low block.
10 on the shot clock. Hey, let's go.
Turnover ball. We've got Suns in transition. Buthelezi with the ball.
Keep that, 20 seconds. Keep that. Oh, but
Straight
what
to
I don't
Chief
like
and
about the
Botswana.
table situation. Oh,
Big
okay.
pass to wide break.
Take it, man. Take it. Take it. So the ref is going at 7 the way he would never go at Nel Motiba.
Exactly.
I don't like that.
Those are the politics.
I don't like
Those are
that.
politics of the
These
game
guys
of
have
basketball.
all the same level of respect right now. You can't
That's
go
what
at
I'm trying.
12.
That's
the way
how
you
the
gotta
game
go.
should be played.
Yeah, for sure. What's tough about South African basketball, up until we get it all going, the only clock left when it's below 24 is at the table.
Is the
You got to
table,
keep
yeah.
turning your head to see
Very
what's going
tough.
on. It's tough. It's tough to manage the time there.
In tight games, those are the things that matter. Got 30 seconds on the shot clock.
Now comes at 30 seconds in this quarter.
28-27 to the Jozi Nuggets.
Oh, give me that. Oh, give me that. Oh, give me that. Give me that.
Very near
seconds.
steal
Oh, give me
by
that.
Simba. Oh, that's a turnover. Forces the turnover. 5 seconds left.
Hey, man, do something
Rising
with this.
Suns ball. Can they advance the
Can
ball?
they take the lead?
What's... they have nothing to run here.
I hope my man knows it's 5 seconds.
5 seconds left. Nearly turns it over. Passes it to Buthelezi.
Tough shot, tough quarter. How you feel about the half, man? The Suns became the Suns. In the second quarter, the Suns became who they are.
Yeah, Suns sort of exposed themselves. We saw them very composed in the beginning of the game. The
Jozi
thing I
Nuggets
liked
started
about what they were
rattle.
doing in the first quarter was they were sharing the basketball, playing with confidence. And in my opinion, for me, what was working for the Suns were one of two things: pick and roll basketball, or
shine in the low block.
Or shine in the low block. That's sort of where they
I
wanted
go for
to
shine.
go.
Even after the pick and roll basketball, the answer was shine afterwards. Somewhere it was just a mismatch where the defensive players got mixed up. Then find shine in the low block. I think every single time he's gotten it there, maybe
Something good has
6 out of
happened.
8 times he's made something happen with it.
But I mean, we also saw Simba playing well, getting out in transition, taking a couple of drives to the basket. They were playing a lot more aggressive.
Simba ought to be more aggressive trying to get the ball from these point guards. I think what he's doing defensively is looking good, but he's not. Throw your hand in there, just like you got that strip now.
Exactly.
Throw your hand in there and see what you can get.
I mean, when you look at, if you talk about that matchup, Simba and Mane, I mean, this is historical. These are University of
These guys have been
Pretoria,
there
University
together, right?
of Cape Town.
And look, the thing
And
about
when
a
you're
second
talking about
unit,
more experience,
when you're a starter and you have a bench point guard, when you guard in the second string point guard, that's you make him uncomfortable.
true story.
Make him uncomfortable. Try and make him work for it. If you want to get by you, he's gonna have to work for it.
Look at the Nuggets huddle. I see Andile's back with the coaching board.
Yeah. No one needs a break, man. No one needs to catch his breath for a second.
But I think a very chippy first half. I think the only thing that shocked me about the Nuggets were the turnovers, but you still can't deny the class of the composure, how they play. Every point that they get almost seems intentional.
Sure,
It's
they're
not
running
something that
plays.
shocks
They're
you.
working towards something they
Yeah.
understand. Whereas with the Suns, a lot of broken plays where the ball ends up in the right place, or when off a turnover they end up just scrabbling for the ball and they get it back.
Best guy on the court for the first half for me, I think Emmanuel Shine.
When you look at the points and you look at the contributions, sure, but I mean when you look at just in terms of controlling the game, yeah, no, look, it has to be Shine. It has
think
to
he's
be
been
Emmanuel.
playing
It's
the
got to
best.
be Emmanuel. And from the Nuggets, I think it's got to be Nel Matiba. He might not have scored
Definitely.
every single bucket, but he's got that level, that presence of mind to at least control a lot and make the right decision more often than not. So I like that.
Definitely. I think for me, two guys that have really disappointed in the first half, looking at Chief, TK.
Slipper.
Slapper had that turnaround jump shot, but
I ain't seen him much.
I also haven't seen him get out in transition. He had the turnaround jump shot and the steal for the transition lap, but I haven't seen anything
And
else.
truth be told, he's arguably the best point guard in the country. I'd expect a little bit more from him against,
Who's arguably the best point guard in the
That's
country?
a slipper.
Slapper.
No.
These are politics.
I'm ready to argue with you right now.
These are politics.
I have 30 seconds on the clock.
Everyone,
You can go.
please comment in the comment section. Please let us know who
Most
you believe is
experienced.
the
Give him most
most experienced point guard in the country. Really?
Active. Who else?
If the Rising Suns coach Tichafara Mabiza had to lace up,
You see, teacher,
Even though he's a
on the
timer.
back end of his career. he on the administrative side.
but
of his
definitely
career.
Lebisi Slepe, one of the most experienced. And I think, it's just he doesn't play too much point guard for Nuggets. He does a lot of things, and that's the thing, he can
He
do
runs
a
off a
lot
lot
of
of picks.
things. Definitely.
He's a scorer too, right? His role is to.
But I'd love
get
to
the
see in the comment section who everyone believes is the best point guard in South Africa today.
I got an opinion, but
In
I'm gonna
South
just keep it
African
about. I'm
basketball.
gonna keep it about the Nuggets and Suns. But I got a few names.
My problem with the concept of point guards and who we could talk about is there's a lot of guys running away from bringing the ball up.
Hey, man,
I'm
there's
seeing
a shooter
some
over here,
big
man.
shots,
Hey,
some
these warm-ups got
shooters
some shooters coming
in
through, man.
Rising Suns here.
The thing about
Now
the
Motiba
Suns
also
versus
warming
Nuggets
up.
that it's just been man on man. No adjustments, no zone. It's just been straight man on man.
I don't think any team needs to go to a zone, but if there's a team that would have to adjust to a zone, it would probably be Nuggets, purely just because of the dominance of Shine. But they've adjusted to a double team.
A double team on him.
double
Yeah, they
team.
haven't identified any real threats on the three-point line just yet.
But there's certain lineups that the Nuggets can double team Shine with, and there's certain lineups where they can't.
Now warming up that three ball, man. They better get it. Better
He's
stop
shooting
it.
from too close.
They gotta step back.
Here we go. We're about to kick off the second half. 20. So what we're getting is that Kochi
Our
is
producer-
the best
I
point
didn't say
guard
it.
in the
I
country.
ain't say it.
I know
I
that.
said I'm a
Let me
keeper
tell
at
you
home.
guys all this. Brian wanted to say Clochy because
just couldn't say
Brian
it.
been not Clochy since he was young.
Toki, I agree with whoever said that. Whoever said that, give me a shout out.
Apparently,
Wow,
Clochy is the best point guard in the country. Our Cape Town Tigers export.
Is he even a point guard running for Cape Town Tigers? He's just running.
We're not sure,
He's just
but-
playing basketball. He's just playing basketball for the
Definitely,
Cape Town Tigers.
Clochy, I mean, he's a blur to guard. Yo,
And he's strong, man.
he hits you with that mum's bees.
That whistle.
Can you flate?
Hits you with that whistle from
that
a
whistle. Then you turn
You
around.
don't even know where it
you're
is. You just hear
chasing
a whistle,
shadows.
you're, oh,
Mum's
no.
bees.
We're about to get started with the second half. We're about
About to
get
kick
going
off
with
in the second half. Johannesburg Basketball League semi-final. We've got Rising Suns and Jozi Nuggets.
Simba been doing this for
Kanya to the
years.
basket.
He's been doing this for years.
Block shot. Now Motiba bring the ball up.
Composure. Mane asked for
Now
that ball from
Motiba
Mane don't
trusting Manilise Tiani.
Oh, pull up.
Jump shot. And the young point guard pulls up,
Okay.
trusts himself.
Okay.
I'll tell you guys
Oh,
all
man.
for free.
Oh, man.
That's
Good
my
shot,
friend.
man. That's my boy. That's my boy.
They gave me the mic. I'm gonna say what I have to say. Emmanuel Chinelo.
This has worked all day. It has worked all day. High, low, high, low. It's worked all
Okay,
day.
now with the politics and what we've seen of Emmanuel Chine today, who is the best
Hey, man,
forward
we're trying to call a
in
game,
South
man.
Africa?
We're trying to call a game, man.
Brian,
Look, when you look at the guys
I'm
on
gonna
the
call
court
everyone.
now,
Guys, just give us a comment. Who's the best forward in South Africa?
and if you're not sure, just go play back the first quarter of this game.
play back
Play
the
back
first quarter
of this game. No,
Second and one
Emmanuel
of the
Chine
game.
is high up there. He's one of the
And
big names.
he's emerged really as would have liked. Oh, we just saw a little bit
another
of physical
dagger. Oh,
exchange
dagger.
between Chief and now Motiba.
It's those ones that you just need to hit, man. Now I might just pull up. It's a 3-point ball game now
Now with the hesitation dribble,
with the hezzy.
going down to Ludwig Gerdes.
Let's go, Gerdes.
Ludwig,
Okay.
little
Yeah,
baby
okay, Kareem. Okay, Abdul. Oh, you see that? He called him a small ball.
Ludwig Gerdes.
small.
No, he told everyone to calm down. Calm down. I'm talented.
No quick shots,
Party
fellas.
Sikunle. You know, one thing I'll tell you about Simba, small man who believes in himself, playing amongst the trees.
He's going inside against those big bodies.
If you follow Simba on any social media during lockdown, I've never seen a man have such creative workouts. His dog was always in the workouts, so it was a crazy time. Butelezi with the ball, step back.
Ooh. We're getting some good shots up now.
You know,
We're getting
when
some big
when
shots
I'm
up.
watching him, his game is smooth. It's just good. He's a good basketball player to watch. Got Mane handling
Mane
the
just hit
ball.
a big one. Be
Mane's
careful.
got a lot of minutes though in this game. We've got Motiba trying to in the low block.
Come on, Mel.
Great help defense by Chief.
Chief, right?
Great help defense by Chief. Got Simba coming up the court. Pass to Chief.
Ooh. Hey, man,
We
I
like
like the
that.
Suns in the paint.
I
I
also
like the
like
Tony
that.
Suns in the paint. Win it at the free throw
I
line.
wanna see Chief.
You
know,
heard
watch-
Nell call the ball like the Mamelodi Bees, huh?
As soon as
With a
you hear
whistle.
a flake
Panic.
in a basketball
Just
court, you must
panic.
just know you're
Just
not.
scramble.
Your man is open. Wherever
Find
you
an
think he is, you're
opposite colour,
chasing
boy. Just
shadows.
scramble. Do some. I hope Chief can hit his free throws,
I just
man.
want to see Chief get going. For me, this is a 20 and 10 guy. I'll never understand it. Game to game, I want to see 20 and 10. More than capable.
Tony Suns are ones that the Jozi Nuggets been struggling with getting the points up now. Huh?
True story. There's been a little bit of a drought. We got 33-30 to the Jozi Nuggets, 7 minutes, 57 seconds. Chief
Hey, good
Ngochana
shooting,
makes
big man.
both.
Good shooting, big
Bit of
man.
full court press from the Rising Suns.
There you go, Simba. You're working hard, man.
There we go.
Hey,
Oh,
somebody
we've
help
got
him.
Now back
Got
in
on
the
an
low
island.
block.
Got on an island.
That's
Ooh,
the match.
that elbow.
Great defense.
Yeah.
Emmanuel
I feel like he
Chinelo
sold
sold that
huh?
a little
I
bit.
feel like he sold that.
And I'm mad at him.
Hey, man, I'm alone, man.
He needs to get that. He needs to get that call. Otherwise, who knows? That was going to be out ball.
Now he throw the ball out on the. Oh.
Oh, full court. Oh, we've got Mane picking Butelezi up full court. Oh, I love a crossover. This is composure. This is what I'm talking about. That's what you want to see from your point guard. A guy who knows how to take care of the ball.
Come on, man. That's tough.
That's a bit of a tough call.
That's tough. I'm not sure I agree with Emmanuel, though.
You know, I think one of the ways you can improve refereeing is if you get guys to, they got to rewatch their games and sometimes rewatch some of the calls. And it's great that we've got streaming platforms Like we've got the
shout out to
Johannesburg
Basketball
Basketball
Sheriff,
League YouTube channel, Basketball Sheriff. Guys can actually go back and they can actually watch games and actually see, even from an officiating perspective, are you doing well? What are you doing? Did I make the right call?
What the NBA started doing very recently, right, is rating the refs.
Yes.
Voting on who you impartial. as
People,
impartial
you know
as
the
possible.
numbers on the back
Yeah.
of ref. You rate
It's
the
not for fun.
ref.
You gotta know who,
Every
you
NBA
don't
ref
know
has a
your
number
name,
because
Joey
you rate,
Crawford,
you
we know your
rank him.
number. We're gonna rate you, and that's the guy gonna get ref in the biggest games in the
Exactly,
NBA.
exactly.
Simba's defense is insane.
Got Ludwig Gerdes, Sibanyoni's short jump shot. Is that good?
Yeah, that counts. That's 2 points in the bank.
Got Dylan bringing the ball up.
Hey, man, I think
Not a
there's little bit of a
traditional
carry
point
there,
guard,
man.
but
What's
here
going
we
on
are. There was Brian, we don't call carries in the back end. We've got Chief in the low block against now. This is a legendary. Ooh, feel that strength. There's that strength. There we go.
Oh, that's a bad call, ref.
Brian.
No. What I hate about refs a lot of the time, they make a call that they should have made earlier.
I'm tired of arguing with you. I want to ask everyone, was that a good call or bad call?
These guys
Hit
like
us
to
up in
make
the
a
comment
call
section.
that they should have made.
Good call or bad call?
You know what I'm saying?
Because I thought that was a good call.
I feel like
And
I should have
you
blown the
saw now
whistle. Not
extend
because I
that.
missed it. I owe you one. I'm going to get you back.
I'll tell you, you better stay on this mic and never get a whistle.
No, I need
better
a
stay on this
whistle.
mic,
If
you
I
never
get
get
a
a
whistle, I give everybody in the Jozi Nuggets one take each. Let's just got it. You see? They're trying to
Don't
take your
worry
mic. They're trying to take your mic for free.
Okay, we've got...
Is that 2 shots? That penalty. You want Chief in the penalty. I think he's going to shoot 2.
Got Chief at the line.
Is that penalty or it wasn't shooting 2? He wasn't going up. It must be the penalty.
Must be.
That's
And
early
we've got
penalty.
Nel
That's
Motiba
early
with the
foul trouble.
leadership.
Now rest 30 seconds in a game. That's what he does. He plays the rest of the game.
Mr. Miyagi, wax on, wax off.
Mr. Miyagi.
Mr. Miyagi.
The most swag name in the game of South African basketball.
Chief and
Hey, man,
Kotana
I
with
need
both
my
free
big
throws.
man to hit his free throws, man.
Chief a leader.
I need my big man to hit his free throws. I didn't even ask him for 2. Hit your free throws.
This full court press from Rising Suns is so interesting. You know, against an experienced team, I would never believe in a full court press, but these guys they're backing themselves. 35-33 to Jozi Nuggets.
Let's go, TK.
Third quarter
Let's go,
action.
TK. Oh, there it is.
I knew it.
Oh, there it is.
I love me a little shuffle
there it
pass.
is.
Sibanyoni with the shuffle pass to Ludwig
Oh,
Gerdes.
there it is.
Ludwig playing some important minutes for the Jozi Nuggets. Also, Manelise also playing important minutes for them. Whitbread matched up
There's
with
a lot
Ludwig.
of trust coming
Chief
from
calling the ball
Jozi
here.
Nuggets, right? Because, I mean, everybody
Mano
that's been on the
Imano.
floor has got
Mano Imano. Mano Imano. Pull up jumper. Ooh. Get out of here. You get out of
TK, tell him to get the hell out of here.
Never gamble. Never gamble.
Let it go. Come on, ref. Come on, ref. Simba tough as nails. Simba tough as nails. We got a body on the floor. That was quite a tough hit.
We've got Simba down.
Simba tough as nails. Simba tough as nails. Simba dropped. He hit his head on the floor. And he up like nothing happened.
That's a strong man.
And he giving the guy who dropped him dab.
I must say, though, I'm a little bit concerned if he really hit his head. You know,
Some sort of protocol, right?
We do need to run some kind of protocol. There we go.
Some
They're
sort of
getting him out
check.
the game. So they're taking Simba out the game. I think we do need to do a check on him.
That was a tough hit.
That was a tough call. Sibanyoni with the ball. Manelise. Back to
Oh, you wanna get
Gerdes.
that baby
Gerdes on the
floater.
low block.
Oh, get that baby
Pump fake.
floater. Oh, there it is.
Little- We've seen two of
Okay,
those today.
Kareem.
We've seen
Okay,
two of
Kareem.
those. The baby hook. That's not Kareem. That's Magic.
Oh,
That's a magic.
Magic got the running one, though. Magic
Yeah.
got the running hook.
Buthelezi with the rock. We've got Emmanuel Shine at the high post. That's at high low.
Come on, ref. Come on, ref. Somebody got to send a message. Give me a whistle.
Yeah.
Give me a missile one time.
So I want to discuss something. The idea that my hands were up means what
You
exactly?
took somebody's hands up with you.
He's trying to
And
say
that's a
cylinder.
foul. When your hands went up, you took a player with you.
The thing is, the game is so close. I feel like, you know, we're going to be on Facebook on Let's Talk Basketball, Junior Yele, and then we're going to be there saying it was the officiating. Well, boy, Andile Slope is going to come on there and
One
tell us
thing you always
it was
told
the
me, right,
officiating.
when we
The
played ball.
politics of basketball.
But you always told me, listen, dog, win well enough that the ref don't even matter.
Yes. Because my question
Well
is,
enough that the ref can't even
so you get a
determine
couple
the
bad calls from your ref. Okay, and then your turnover passes?
What about those?
What
if
about
you didn't
those,
turn the
sir?
ball over 5 times,
If you didn't
could
turn the
have
ball over
saved
5
10
times.
points.
So
Or if it's a 3, it could be 15 points.
maybe you need to get back in the gym. What was that, 5:30
Yeah,
sessions?
man, lock yourself in the gym and get some shots up.
Practice how to take care of the ball,
Yeah,
sir.
no, for real. There's too much blame on someone else.
True story.
And not looking at the errors you might have made in your own capacity. I definitely agree with that.
Notwithstanding, yes, we want to improve officiating, but honestly speaking, you also
What I
have to
would
hold
like to
yourself
improve
accountable.
the most is our quality of basketball. That's the first and foremost.
Take a
And
look
look,
at
turnover's going to happen, right? You just feel like, damn, we be throwing the rock away.
But what we're looking at here is some of the most talented basketball players in South Africa.
Especially in the Jozi Nuggets. These guys have been running the game for a while.
Oh, we've got Chief at the line.
Hey man, this guy he's 4 for 4 right now. And when you call a percentage, a long 0% from the free throw line, Chief 100%.
Brian, he shot 2 free throws.
And he missed them both, B, mathematically.
Luckily, we don't have no live stats here.
Chief still hitting. I'd have sent a message.
Chief Ingochana at the line.
Bang. Oh, okay.
Oh, misses the second one.
Okay.
Sibanyoni, 2 big rebounds. See,
great
Sibanyoni,
outlet
to
pass.
me, as a role player, this is a guy that I would always trust.
No.
Tough shot. I think he was trying to draw the foul on that. We've got Buthelezi coming up the court.
Let's go,
Oh,
Whoa.
I don't even want to discuss it any further.
Guy, you gotta get up off the
That
floor.
was some shocking officiating.
My guy gotta get up off the floor too. He's sitting down.
That's not a...
Look at point guard. Look at foul.
Now what we've got the crowd. The crowd is extremely unhappy. But what I'm seeing here is look at the composure with which they speak to the ref.
When it's the Jozi Nuggets.
When it's the Jozi Nuggets, it's shouting, it's bullying. All I'm saying is, but
The level
honestly
of
speaking, forget all of that. That was a shocking call. Horrible
Real quick,
call.
if you look at the ref in front of us, he's got a Betusilo jersey on his back.
Brian, don't announce the politics.
I'm just
Don't
trying to
announce
say.
the politics.
I'm just trying to say.
They're gonna
he
holler at
branded-
us in the comment
We
section.
need a Jozi Nuggets talk.
They're gonna talk.
Okay?
They're gonna talk about us in the
Who
comment
sponsor
section.
him? Who sponsor him? No, I don't like that call at all.
I don't
was a
like
very
that call at all.
That was a big missed call. And I like how the Tony Suns handled themselves.
And beyond that, I think for me, what really disappoints me in that regard was that was above the neck.
It's a
That's
dangerous
really
play.
that's a dangerous
It's
play.
110%
That for me
dangerous
has
play.
very little to do with a lot of things, but that to me was a very dangerous play. Manelisi bringing up the ball. Number 7 for Jozi Nuggets.
Oh, that's a back
Guarded
block.
man on man.
Ooh-wee. This guy on the one side of the court, dribbling on the other side of the court.
Guys, Brian is commentating, officiating.
You need these calls,
now
right?
Matiba back to the basket,
will
back
fade
to the
away.
basket game. And this is what he does with smaller guys. That was a bit of a forced shot. You guys have watched enough Kobe Bryant to know, rest in peace, but that was a Kobe. That was some Kobe Bryant. Chief and got trying to have a
line,
great
dog.
jump
You've
shot.
been there.
Bang!
You've been at the line. There you
I've
go.
been waiting all game long to use the back, but it wasn't a 3. Can someone...
You want a 3?
I wanted a 3.
Hey, watch out.
Oh,
bro.
to the
Hey,
basket
watch
now,
out, bro.
Matiba, and 1.
Hey, man. I'm not saying I've
39-30.
got some questions for the ref. I'm just saying.
39-38 to Jozi Nuggets.
And you know what? Shout out
Third
to
quarter
Basketball
action.
Sheriff because we won't get the ref to watch himself today, man. He needs to watch himself in his performance and give himself a rating.
The refs are
'cause,
going
man,
to find us in the comment section.
I'm going to find him in the comments and we're going to find each other, man. No, look, man, I think there's some easier calls on the one side versus the other, but that happens. That's a game of basketball, right?
Definitely.
There's room for human error.
Got Nemo Motiba at the line for 2. 39-38 to Jozi Nuggets. 3 minutes 30 left in the quarter. Third quarter is where the game goes. I can't say who has won this third quarter. I feel like it's been a bit end to end, but I feel like the Suns haven't.
On the scoreboard, it's been the Suns.
Definitely.
But in
Because
terms
they've
of
had to try and
performance,
keep
in terms
up.
of playing, in terms of momentum, I think the Nuggets have held their own quite well.
Definitely.
No, you got to make your free throws, sir.
Outlet pass to Dylan. Dylan bringing the ball up. Attacks the hoop.
You were right there, entry pass. You were right. That was right. That was the right thing to do.
Brian, I see your basketball days coming out. You want to be in the game.
Hey, man, put me on. Put me on. They got to find that entry pass.
Chief with the crossover. To the hoop.
Ooh, mama, there goes that man.
Oh, Chief even gave him the point. He gave him the Obama point dog. Let me highlight you.
Okay, Chief.
There we go. That's what I wanted to see from Chief. Because that's who he is. He's that type of guy. Manelisi, bang. Big 3. Effort and heart.
Oh,
Save
tough,
ball.
Tough. Good hustle by
Jozi
Mane, right?
Nuggets number 7.
Good hustle by Money off that missed shot. MD, welcome back. So we ain't seen you since the first.
Interesting to see 2 minutes 49 in the game. When last have we seen Snapping?
In the first quarter.
Long hasn't seen the court. It's very good to see.
Long missed 2 free throws and sat down.
One of my favorite things to see is all the elements of trust on both teams. Giving guys a run. If a young kid's playing good in a big game, let him go at it. Mid-range jump shot, no good. Chief bringing the ball
stop
up.
rewarding the big man, man. Shine's been working hard.
Shine's open.
Come on,
take
Chief.
care of the ball.
Come on, Chief.
See, he doesn't get string enough together, enough good possessions.
You can't afford to have too. Oh, that's a pull.
Now Motiba. Composed, not trying to force
Good
things.
work, big man.
Let me tell you something. Shine was going to test out his handle there. He wasn't going to pass to the guard in front of him.
Oh, no,
he believed in himself.
He didn't even look left. He was looking straight ahead of him. That's good defense by him, though. I'm very impressed with the defense.
I think we've got Jozi Nuggets in team fouls. Emmanuel Shine going to the line.
We got Long stepping back on the floor, too.
Doesn't happen often, but now Motiba's hands are on his knees.
And my man here on the other side of 40 unit.
We're gonna hope that was a bit of fatigue.
That's just a missed shot.
0-1.
And he was hitting those earlier in the game. Got to make that, big man.
There we go. Suns with some full court press.
Can't afford to do that, big guy.
Dylan still guarding full court. Dylan guarding full court.
Now do what Nell does.
You know what? Sometimes you have 5 fouls. Are you gonna give a bit of body to some kid?
Yeah.
Physical.
Use it or lose it.
I think.
Now thought he's intimidated.
The mind game. Mr. Miyagi, wax on, wax off. Oh, what's the ref's call? He's calling a push.
On Suns.
Push on.
Like he called 15 or 4.
Like number 11 coming in for Rising Suns. Dylan Whitbread stepping out.
Yeah, let's get a big man on Nell.
I think that's what you got to do with Nell Motiva. You got to give him different looks, different guys, different energy.
For sure. You got to get him tied with fresher legs.
As much as at halftime we would have said he's playing the best, I haven't seen anything special in the third quarter from him.
No sense of control or leadership.
Sense of control.
He's been on the floor.
Ooh. I think he's had the minutes there.
Somebody got to get back on this guy.
Doom Konto.
Okay, it's Skyhook.
Guys, I'm going to tell you again, Doom Konto just turned 40. Still running with the best of them. Ooh.
There's just some things you don't expect from some people. And now to throw it away like that. You know now lose his mind if you ever turn a ball like that playing for him. Turn it over like that, he won't lose his mind.
So we've got 41-39 to Rising Suns, and I must say I'm impressed with the Rising Suns third quarter. Emmanuel Shine back in the low block.
Tough play.
Still, good things happen.
Yeah, you can't make them all, right?
Shots.
But he's getting the shots up.
Now
he's getting the good looks
lead
up.
pass. Here we go. Pull-up jump shot, no good.
Yo, man,
Emmanuel Shine tracks down.
I need some stats on his rebounds. Emmanuel Shine been working hard.
Tracks down the rebound. Got Buthelezi from the University of Witwatersrand. Just take care of the ball, composure.
Ooh.
Entry pass to
Patience.
Patience. Mano y mano. Good pass.
Tough. Foul call?
Maybe a little bit too much passing. That was, if you look at the spacing on that
I
side.
enjoy the entry pass from the point guard, man. I enjoyed that a lot.
He's just a composed guy.
He ain't dropped the ball yet, huh?
Composed
I
guy.
ain't seen him turn it over one time.
Very composed. Madungu picking up and do full court. Madungu plays with defensive prowess. Look at him. No, you can't move.
Him and Simba on the floor are the best defensive guard lineup they can
And that's what you need from young guards. That's what you want.
Work hard, B.
Work hard. Trying to earn some minutes. See, TK also for me.
Hey, watch now. Now I'm putting that low guy.
Now, if I was trying to read matchups, you just had Buthelezi on now.
Now was hunting for that play.
You should have been able to read that.
Hey man, let me tell you something about Buthelezi. He don't give a damn who's in front of him. He gonna protect that ball and won't try to blow by you.
My problem.
There you go, entry passes. Let's go.
Chief and Kochana.
Tough shot. Shot clock reset. Oh, there we go.
And we've got
Lemesa Slepe coming back.
Slepe stepping
For the
back on
Jozi
the
Nuggets
court.
starting lineup back on the floor at the same for 23 seconds though. That's
23 seconds
I
of the
guess they
game. I
finished
assume
the-
they're going to go all the way into the fourth. We've got Chief. They've been going to Chief in the
I think they've been going
mid-post.
to whichever big man is available in the low block.
True, but you see what my difference is when I see the ball going into Chief versus Shine. Chief is playing a lot in the mid-post. I want him to play with more variety, more width. Mid-post, low post, deep positioning.
And the best things have happened under the hoop.
Under the hoop.
The best things have happened when they were under the
But
hoop.
in this quarter, I'll say actually Chief has had a grinder quarter. Been to the line. This is his third time to the line now.
And he's been hitting.
And he's been hitting. There
The
we
biggest
go.
thing that he's been hitting the shots.
The crowd is shouting at us. They say they love it.
I like a big man that can hit his free throws, man. It's
too important.
You need it. You won't get hit. Hit back. 12 seconds left.
Mandungu, look at him. Sticking to his man. This is a
We gotta
defensive.
figure out some kind of way to get this 12 seconds that's on the
Chief 2 of 2 at the line. 12 seconds left. 43-39.
Now pulling up on this.
43-39 Rising
No,
Suns.
now it's Slepe
Now
taking
Motivo
this
with the
one.
ball in
There
his
you go,
hands.
Slepe.
Passes it off to Slepe. Pick and
5
roll
seconds
with
to go.
Sakani. Slepe with the bounce pass turnover ball. It's end-to-end action.
Let it go.
It's Banyana. Oh,
Yo.
that might not be the guy you want to close out the quarter.
Yeah, man, that also looked like a
I know
huge-
he's got the skills. I know he's a guy, high IQ guy, knows how to pass the ball, triple-double threat. But I think you've
That
got to try
wasn't
to know your personnel
I
a
think
little
that
bit
at the
better.
bottom of the clock, like, they had to get something.
True story.
There was 2 seconds left on the clock. They were hoping for
Fourth
the
quarter
best.
action, Brian.
What also slowed him down, just what he had to look at the
it.
clock on the side. He couldn't keep his head up and look at the hoop.
Brian, you're coming with
Hey, man, look,
logistical
man.
politics.
Hey man, I'm just saying.
At Walter
if the
Sisulu
clock
Hall
was
in
in
Randburg.
front of him where the hoop was, he could have seen 2 seconds left.
I've played, I think, 1 or 2 games where the shot clock is above the hoop. I forget to look up.
No. You see, Liz, that's.
I was looking for the shot
Oh,
clock
you
down
used to on
there.
the bottom. You used
Yeah.
to on the floor. Yeah,
I was
where's
like,
the
yo,
clock?
man,
Where's the clock?
I'm from South.
I'm from the old school. I'm from the old school. Nah, man, fourth quarter.
Fourth quarter action.
I'm quite excited for the
43-39
Suns.
to the Rising Suns.
You expect the Jozi Nuggets and all the experience to sort of come through and charge through this game. I'm quite chuffed to see what the Suns do. I think they're looking quite good in their own.
So
concept.
before going into the fourth quarter, if everyone could just dump their prediction in the comment section, and you must say it with your chest. Don't hide.
Don't be
Say,
shy.
Who do you believe is going to win the game?
Nah, say with your chest.
Do you believe in the Rising Suns or the Jozi Nuggets?
And who's played the best game so far?
And we're starting the fourth quarter. Oh, we understand
We
that
got
there's
some comments
some
going on here.
political comments.
Let's give some shout outs. Hey, Natalie Pike says at least Chief is making his free throws. Nate, you heard me say the same thing. Long 0 from 2, he's 0%. Junior Yele, one of the...
Junior always
Junior
with the politics.
Junior has a prominent voice in the game of basketball.
Junior Stephen A.
Told
Smith.
you guys, BS referee. I'd be. Yeah, we hear you, Junior.
Look, I think everyone in the country would always complain about referees, and my question is, so then what's your solution to the problem? Who must referee?
So on your comment of Chief in the mid post, Natalie feels that it's Chief's strength. That's where he got to be because he has that baby jumper. Ooh, that baby one. That's a factor, right?
Nah, but you don't. If you've seen him play throughout his career, he has multiple skills.
He can put the ball on
He
the
has
floor.
multiple skills.
And I like that. I like him on the high. I like Shine at the bottom of a high low and Chief on the free throw line.
Yeah,
I like
that is better for them. Fourth quarter action.
There we go.
Yana to the hoop.
That's a bad decision, player. You're right in front
And
of
it's a steal.
and it's a turnover.
Abinga with the ball. Composure. Taking care of the rock.
Hey man, shout out to
Chief
the Rising
with the
Suns
ball.
for
This is a big time
sharing the
matchup.
love.
Chief versus now Motiba. Pick and roll basketball. Pick and roll basketball. Emmanuel Shine in the low block.
Ooh, baby jumper. We hear you, Nat. We hear you, Natalie.
Natalie,
We hear you, Natalie. That's
With
the baby
respect,
jumper.
respectfully.
Yeah, we hear you.
Big time shot. And
stay right where you are.
And
Don't listen to this.
Junior, I'm with you. That was and one. That was and one, bro.
Yo, that was a baby
That was
jumper.
and one.
Now we hear you, Nat.
39-45. Rising Suns up by 6. And we've got Nelmo Tiba on the floor.
Now I done rest 30 seconds in this whole game. My man on the other side of 40.
See, that's the thing. For them to win a game with so much talent at Jozi Nuggets, they still need this man on the floor.
Natalie wants her dap.
And I'm going
you know
to-
what you said.
We're saying
heard you.
Natalie
We saying
was
you're
right.
We heard you.
We apologize.
Yeah, go ahead, let's just say. Hey man, these Suns are working good defensively, man. I
was
enjoy it.
saying the concern with having, I feel like there is so much talent on the Jozi Nuggets squad, but at times we don't always get to see it.
Like I said in the first quarter, right? I mean, sometimes you gotta look for one guy to give the answers. Oh, Slapper, very good call.
Beautiful.
Slapper, very good call. It's good to see you again, 30.
There we go.
It's good to see you again, 30. My man sitting on 4 points for the day.
Now Motiba picking up. See, because you don't have that pull-up, he can play with the cushion.
Gotta be a reach
Yes.
somewhere. Gotta be a bit
I
of a
think
reach
that was
somewhere.
definitely from behind. I think that was.
See right there? See, you see what Long was doing?
So-
if I had a whistle?
You see, it's also the drama of the game. And I've watched many teams play against the Nuggets where they feel they weren't getting the calls, Nuggets are blowing them out, and it's not a matter of officiating. But I
Did you hear
feel
the comment by Slepe?
what?
That we know you guys want us to lose, but not like this. He told to the refs.
It's very political.
He told to the refs like
All I know is if the scores were switched, I don't think we'd have too many comments about the officiating. We got Chief and Kotana at that low block.
Oh, baby
puts
jumper.
them in the
Okay,
blender.
Nat. Okay, Nat. I'm not mad at the miss. I'm happy with the
That's what we like to call blender work. First we're in the blender, now we're saving lives.
Nah.
What?
Oh, it's going down at the
TK,
bottom.
straight to the hoop.
Shine.
Ooh, big time move. Big time move.
Shine doesn't need to
Establishing
work so
that
hard.
dominance.
Give somebody
Now-
a tip. Give somebody a tip.
now-
There we go. Send a message.
Now all we've seen is
Send a message.
all we've
I dare you
seen
do it
is
again,
when things are not going well for Nuggets, all we hear is a conversation between them and the refs.
Every single time.
Are they holding each other
They're on
accountable?
their Luka Doncic.
They're on and Brian, you know I got problems with Luka Doncic.
Hey, man,
Why is he
that's not
always whinging?
TK gave up a couple free throws in a game where it's 4 points in the last quarter.
We've got Chief and Kotana at the line.
Big man make big free throws.
Chief is always a man of a fresh cut.
You guys get shaped up on the way here, I tell you that much. Always fresh. And number 4 from the Rising Suns. Chief, I gave you all this depth for you to do that.
Chief has been big in the second half. Big in the second half. Leadership
Yeah,
qualities
you
are
can't
there.
fault him, right? It's good to hit all your free throws, but you can't necessarily expect perfection. See that tick the ref gave TK?
Yes.
I bet TK doesn't say another word to your ref.
That's what I'm saying. Just establish your dominance.
Yeah, send a message. I would have given it to Nell, though. So you gotta pick out
Brian,
the
I
biggest
feel
guy.
there's an agenda
You
here.
gotta pick out the biggest guy.
Brian, you have
know
an
what I'm saying?
agenda. I feel like you're Skip Bayless to LeBron James.
No. LeBron, my guy. Come on,
TK misses
TK.
both free throws.
Come on,
See,
TK.
that's my concern. Big mouth, no big free throw. Big shot by Lewis Slepe.
Okay, 30.
Shot
Okay, 30.
by Bisa.
Good to see you. Good to see you.
Slepe earning the number 30 jersey.
Yeah, no, that's a
Fourth quarter
big shot.
action, 44, 45
Put that man in the top
to the
position.
Rising Suns.
Shine gotta get back
Nuggets
involved in this
digging
game.
deep.
Shine gotta get back involved in
Turnover
this game.
ball, we've got Lewis Slepe
Don't
out
foul
of
him. Don't foul
transition.
him. Don't foul him. Don't foul him though. Hey, 24 been quiet for the Rising Suns, eh?
We
Since
haven't
very late in the
seen
third quarter,
Emmanuel
he's been quiet.
Shine in the low block. Slepe, look, I'm just saying, look, toughness from an experienced guy. We obviously want better
He
for
look for
him.
contact fair.
However, big turnover. We're seeing the Jozi Nuggets.
Do what the Jozi Nuggets do.
They're on their,
And they're capitalizing, boy. They're hitting the big shots.
They're on their Nuggets and jalapeno.
Is
Is that not funny?
Come
Oh,
on, man.
Sorry.
We're gonna turn your mic
But
on.
honestly, that's my favorite Nuggets. I'm just saying.
Listen,
Get some Nuggets
the
on the
guy that
way
hit
home.
that big 3 is missing some big free throws.
Fourth quarter action now. You see, this is my concern. If they've just missed 2 free throws in a big
There you go.
Slepe.
There you go.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've got a tied game, 8 minutes left in the Johannesburg
that, hey, give me
Basketball
that,
League
hey, give me that.
semi-final. Jozi Nuggets and Rising Suns.
There you go. Give it back. Simba,
Into
dog. You're all over
action.
the place. Don't
Into
cross it
in
over.
action.
Who's a hoop?
Oh, this is a
There was some athleticism, huh?
oh big crossover by Simba. Dish. Williams for 3.
Okay. There you go. Get it back. Get it back. Get it back.
Big rebound, offensive rebound by Simba. Goes back to his
Oh,
captain.
watch out. Watch out. Watch out. Watch out.
Goes
Watch
back
out.
to his
Watch out.
captain. Good
Watch out,
composure.
Watch out.
There's that composure from Chief.
That's that baby
There's that
jumper.
composure from Chief.
Hit that shot, bro.
Williams is a shooter. Trust him.
Hey, man. I I see he's a shooter, but, you know, the clip is empty.
The one thing you gotta do is trust the shooter. There's no day.
Shooter's got to keep shooting.
You gonna make the next one.
You told me, my man, there's a real shooter.
Now Motiba.
Oh, there's a real shooter.
And he has, that's
Fade away.
those are the ones he makes.
Oh, come on.
Big move from Slepe. Big dish.
Man, that's good basketball.
Slepe with the smooth move on the baseline
And
behind the back.
There was no space. There wasn't even space for that.
Guys, it's end-to-end action. Yard Walter Sisulu Hallway in Johannesburg
Rise
Basketball
and Sons
League
gonna look at a timeout.
semi-final. Simba to the
Look at
basket.
what Simba does. Oh. That's a bad goal.
That is one of, you know what?
I'm done talking about the refs.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
done talking about the
end-to-end
refs.
now. 47-45 to the Jozi Nuggets. Buthelezi coming.
I'm about Buthelezi, man. This is my point guard, man.
Now just made the call. If you've ever played basketball, single double. Single double.
If you have ever watched the tournament, if you ever watched Tax basketball, single double. There you go, big man. There you go, big man.
Steal from Emmanuel Shine.
There we go.
Big dunk.
Okay.
That's in action.
That thing I didn't catch it. We saw you say you need to start a 5 back, Nat. Say it with your chest. She tried to delete the comment. We see you, Nat. Now that's good play. Look, I like it trying to get some short time, trying to get some
big steal
intensity,
from
man.
Emmanuel Shine. Dumko to bring up the ball. Mano a mano with Simba. Hands it off to TK. In the low
he faded. He faded.
Pull up jump shot.
Good box out.
Big box out. Push the ball. It's end-to-end action. Look on Yanni up the court.
Hey, they're looking good. I like how they're looking. I like how the
47, 6 minutes 22 in the game.
It's getting intense, huh? It's low scoring, but it's high action, man.
Yeah, low scoring, high action end-to-end. If they didn't turn the ball over so much. Let me tell you what's going to happen after these games. After this game, all these guys are going to listen to it and say, hey, when you guys were playing, how many turns over you guys had?
Hey, man, when we were playing, man, you know, we now let us turn it over, man. We're too scared to turn it over. Make your free throw. Come on now.
That's the thing. At 47-47, every free throw matters.
Every free throw matters.
Too tight.
You can't afford to drop
6 minutes 22 left in
especially as a guard, right? That's your responsibility.
Live on the Johannesburg Basketball League YouTube channel,
fella.
presented to you by Basketball Show.
Come on, fella.
Now Motiba. You know, those are the little signs that let me further know. Now Motiba one-on-one.
Get your hand in there,
Presentation dribble.
You got a big man on there. Okay.
Long in the low block against Chief. Big man move. Goes up. Foul call.
Hey, man, that's a good call by the ref.
That was
Hey, man.
big call.
Hey, man. Long a soldier by profession.
Soldier by profession.
Hey, man, you don't step
He's a
to him.
pilot engineer or so, an airplane engineer. What have I just said?
Long a soldier by profession. Don't step up to him, man. Hey, how many free throws you made today, big guy?
Brian, please forgive the man.
For missing his
in
free
the low
throws?
block.
They're on the house.
Brian, he'll go to practice.
Hey, man, if this game is within 3 and the Suns win it, I want to talk to you about those.
That's true. And he gets his own rebound, Brian. Back from Doom, controlling the game. Levisa Slepe to Nel Motiba. Pump fake to the basket.
Nell doing what Nell does.
Ladies and gentlemen.
No, Nell rocking the baby. You see Nell rocking the baby.
Hit him with this one.
Rocking the baby.
Ooh.
That's a Russell
From Yanni
Westbrook
to the
move
hoop.
too, by the way. I just thought I'd throw that out.
Damn, Russell.
Shout out to Russ.
Oh, you're talking about
That's what you need.
Emmanuel Shine
That's what we
drop.
needed all day.
Enter in action. Doom control up the court. Pushing the
Point game
tempo.
to the Nuggets. They're looking for Nell in the low block all day.
You do controlling the ball. Now Motiba to the hoop. There we go. See, those are the types of calls that, you know, people are always 50-50 about. One time I was playing a game and the ref said to me, be stronger.
Let's say about you, but be stronger.
I'm
Saying
just-
about
I'm
you,
just
but
bringing-
be a little bit stronger.
But when they told me I could talk about my, I'm just running back my days. You know who always talks about his basketball days? Mark Jackson in the NBA. Mark Jackson, were you even that
Every
good?
single possession
It was
you talk
Reggie
about
Miller's team.
Every single possession you talk about, when I played with Reggie, it's always about him and what
Mark
he did.
Jackson, you weren't even, you know, I mean, he maybe crossed me over, but
We ain't even got that many highlights from you,
we
man.
got a timeout with 5 minutes left.
47-49 to the Jozi Nuggets, 5 minutes, 16 seconds left.
I want to see what lineups they're going to come out with. Nobody in foul trouble individually.
No, I don't think so. I think
think
so
we've
far they're
seen,
looking good. I'd like to see the starting lineups for both teams.
Is that what we got in the comment section?
No, that's what I'd like to see.
Who said that in the comment section?
Nat said it and then she deleted it because, she didn't want to say it with your chest.
Just need to screenshot the comment section. We're monitoring everything.
Yeah, we're here.
About to kick off the last 5 minutes of the fourth quarter of this giant.
Jozi Nuggets got their starting lineup.
Semi-final.
Swan, the Rising Suns got their starting lineup. Oh, that's how the game ends. Oh, no, Dylan was, my number 7, my name is Dylan, right?
Yeah, Dylan
Dylan, get a break, man. Get a break, man.
Looks unhappy.
Now maybe gave him an elbow.
Now Motiba on the low block again against Chief.
Ooh.
Chief and Kochana up the floor. Sonyana with the ball. To the hoop.
Somebody got to blow a whistle. He had
So
a
from
travel.
our side,
Somebody got to blow a whistle.
and if there's one thing Long has been known for his whole career, defense. One of the most intense defenders, digs deep. God, you pick and roll. There's no pick and roll mismatch if you get a
Crazy
switch
how
on
long it
Long.
took to get a whistle on that, man.
Yeah,
Something is
definitely.
wrong. Oh, give me that. Oh, give me that. Oh, give me
Steal
that.
with the steal.
Oh, give me
Simba
that.
Simba with the open court steal.
Listen, if Shine could whistle, he whistled that one time there.
Yeah.
He getting an open lane to the hoop.
Simba definitely could have dished that a
Yeah, he
little
could have
bit.
dished that.
But that's the second jack that Simba's at.
Yeah, look, man, Jozi Nuggets, I need to don't play. One turnover, you sit down, dude. You drop the ball one time, we
Dean
put you down.
Konto is a veteran point guard. 40 years old, that man knows
Why
what
do you
he's
keep
doing.
putting out the man's age, B?
I want everyone to know.
Keep putting out the man's age.
No, shouldn't I expose him? One certified copy of an ID.
Free throws win games, young fella. You can't afford to be missing those at a time like this.
Those
Free throws
jacks
win
by
games.
Simba remind me of the historical teacher for Mabiza.
Coach.
Jacking people. Coach Mabiza. And father.
There you go, big man. There you go, big man. Oh,
Ladies and gentlemen,
Emmanuel Chanel with the smooth.
sweet dish.
Big man on big man. I like that.
49, Rising Sun sticking around.
Hey, give me that.
Oh,
Hey, give me
Mr.
that.
Slepper just giving you guys a taste of what he can do with a handle. I love crossover. Pass to Ludwig
Give me that. Oh, give me that.
Emmanuel Shine
You're
playing
working
the
hard.
passing lane.
You're working hard.
Backdoor bounce force by Mr. Slepper. Delicious. Oh,
I was
my
out there in the comment section.
Oh,
I
ladies
missed
and
that.
gentlemen.
I was in the comment section. I missed all of that.
Oh, we're going to have to ask Buffalo Sheriff to get us
Can
a
we
snippet
get
of
a
that.
replay? Can I get? Oh,
You know what
take
they
that.
call that? Oh, they call that threading the needle. Buchanezi taking care of the ball.
Take it.
59,
Oh, you got it.
49-51 to Jozi Nuggets. Chief and Kochana to the hoop. Pass to Buchanezi for
Let's go, B. Come on, fellas.
no good.
You gotta make some big shots, man.
Dylan Whitbread coming back on. I guess they want to get some three-point shooting back onto the court.
Yeah, look, there's a lot of comments in the comment section about the refs being bad. At the end of the day, you're gonna spend so much time typing about how bad the refs are. You're gonna miss the last 4 minutes of this game.
You know what, Brian? I just want to say it's just great to be back and watching basketball.
It's great to be in the arena, man.
It's just great to be back
in the
playing
arena.
basketball. We hope everybody's getting vaccinated.
Hey, yo, shout out, Dylan. Yeah, we are pro-vax league, okay?
Pro-vax
Jozi
league.
Nuggets is a pro-vax league. Hey, man. Oh, come on now.
Oh.
Get out of here.
Block shot.
Big
by
man on
Emmanuel
campus.
Shine. Livingston Slepper to the hoop. Yo, pass to the corner. Ludwig Scanders for three. No good. Simba with the rebound.
It's all over the place.
Buchanezi bring the ball up. End-to-end action. 3 minutes 47.
Shine looks fresh this quarter, though. You don't look tired.
Buchanezi taking care of the ball. Trying to go to Chief.
High low,
post.
high low.
There we are to Chief. Chief in that mid post.
You gotta hit it. If you're gonna dribble the ball, you're gonna hit that. That's all right, man.
This is Slepper
That's
with
all right,
the
man.
rebound.
That's
Now
that patience.
Motiba with the ball on the right wing. Hesitation dribble.
Don't reach, young fella. Don't reach, young blood.
Oh, TK, where you been all game?
TK, that's you. That's TK's matchup, right?
He's a talented basketball player. There we go.
Good no call, ref. It's been all day.
And my thing about TK, he's so strong. I want to see him going to the hoop, drawing fouls.
Especially against certain smaller bodies, right?
He's a grinder type of guy.
Especially against certain smaller bodies, you'd expect him to take them on.
Seeing Simba playing the one.
Yo, by the way, it's 49-51 with 3 minutes to play in this game. 3 minutes, 5 seconds to go.
Gotta take care
there
of
you
the
go.
ball. Simba
It's been
to the
Simba
hoop.
for years. This has been Simba for years.
He got there, just couldn't finish.
I like that he got there, right? That's how you get it. That's how you get a
I'm
whistle.
saying the whole game, he doesn't play scared. He really plays.
He's going
he
at
plays
everybody.
with the passion of Russell Westbrook.
You're talking too much about the Lakers. I'm not sure I'm happy.
Brian, I'm not a Laker fan. Don't bring it to me.
That's
Oh, that was a grinder possession. Big rebound by Chief. Great pass by Chief in Kochana.
I think it was all ball. I kind of have to
I've
think it's
watched
all ball.
two fouls above the neck. To me,
I kind of
that's so
disagree with you on that
disappointing.
one, right? I guess from where I'm sitting, I kind of saw Nell get his hands on the ball. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough because
I don't want to do that. I don't want to commentate with you anymore. I don't want to give up my
I take the show. I take the show on. I'll take the show on.
This is it.
Also,
Say they
Also
just
adjusted.
reversed the call.
it's been adjusted.
Just reversed the call. Rising Suns ball. We've got Jozi Nuggets, Larissa Stepper extremely unhappy about the call. Inbound ball, Rising Suns.
There's no spacing on this floor
Bad
right now.
spacing.
There's no spacing on that.
Now this for me is where you can see if a team's organized.
Yeah,
They
if
should
it-
be going in some screen away action, something that involves a line or screen away. Oh, I wish everyone could see the politics that are happening. by
That's the
inbound.
mind games. Now playing the mind games. That's the mind games. Now working with experience. Hey man, ref, you ain't gotta explain too much. Just throw one ticket and see what happens.
Brian, I think you've got some political issues, agendas with
Feed the low block. Feed the low
trying to
block.
go to the low block. Trying. That's a big finish by Manuel Sine.
This high-low,
But
I
Brian,
love
as you said, cheap at the high-low.
High-low.
He's got the IQ to make the
He's got the
pass.
IQ to make the
He's got
right
the IQ
pass.
to make
Shine's
the
got the
right
right strength to make the
We've got
finish.
TK on the right wing. Larissa Stepper wanting. I like
send him out.
Stepper's matchup on. Oh, TK to the weak.
Got a backboard left.
That's a guy. That's what I believe he can do.
Some people want to start giving up some fouls too, man. You can't be too easy with 2 minutes to play.
I agree.
with a 2-point game.
53-51 to the Jozi Nuggets. 2 minutes of action left. Got Chief and Kochana with the ball.
Hey, that high low been working for you guys. That high low been working for you guys.
Here we go. Shine breathing a little bit. Pull up jump shot.
We hear you, Nat. We hear you, Nat.
That's not bad. That's not bad shot selection. I'll take that from Chief. Now Motivo controlling the tempo now a lot more.
1 minute 45
That's what
seconds to
happens.
play in a 2-point game.
Lob pass to Ludwig Gerdes. Jozi Nuggets ball.
1 minute 42 seconds, 2-point game to the Jozi Nuggets.
This one's going down to the wire. We've had 2 big semi-finals today.
Simba could have reached for that.
Turnover ball. Recovered. Sibanyoni with the
That's a
jumper.
very quick shot. Chief, get involved in this, man.
Big rebound by Chief and Kochana. That's my 20 and 10 guy. Chief has played exceptionally well in the
He's getting frustrated
in the
very quickly too.
second half.
And you can't afford to get frustrated with 1 minute to play in the
The
game.
thing is, he's the leader, so I'm not mad at the fact that he's getting at his young guy, but I don't know what the frustration is. I think everyone's doing well.
I think
mean,
Shine needs to be more demanding
too-
for this rock. Oh, that's
Chief and Kochana.
tough. 1 minute, 4
don't know.
seconds to
That
play.
was a very tight
2-point
call.
game.
But
Simba working hard on defense, man. Simba, you keeping
Slipper
his
matched
man
up
out there.
with Simba. Simba moving his feet.
Simba working hard out there. He's making it tough to
Sibanyoni
get
on
a
the
pass
wing.
off.
Entry pass to
No,
Nell.
yeah, you gotta help down there. You can't afford to leave Dylan down there with Nell on an island.
The thing is,
I might switch it up. I might put Dylan on 24 and put Chief on Nell.
Brian, I have a sneaky feeling that Dylan asked for that assignment from Coach Madiza.
Hey man, let me tell you something, man. You can ask, but sometimes you don't give, B.
Yeah, that's you can't just be asking for a matchup
Hey
where
man,
you can't.
hey look, we're not sure what your hands can carry, man. Your hands might be a little bit too small. 50 seconds left, 2-point game to the Jozi Nuggets. It's been a little bit of a drought, but man, all you need to do is win, right?
I think both teams have the scoring has slowed down. It's been a low-scoring game. But I must say,
No team fouls, not
I
like
can't say who has been a clear standout player today. I can't say. I think
There's
a lot
been
of guys have played well.
having some waves. It's been in waves. It's been in waves. Look at the ref having a whole dialogue with Andy.
See, and that's
If
the thing. Now,
I'm the Rising Suns coach, I'm getting in on the conversation. What are you guys
these
talking
are the
about?
things that are- yeah, these
Can
are
I
the-
come?
Yeah, these are the things we don't need to see.
And shouts to Basketball Sheriff for showing us who Andy really is.
We need to zoom. We have someone to say. Fourth quarter action, 50 seconds left.
Look, that's also mind games. Andy spent the whole time out getting the ref to hear what he has to say. By the time he was done, let's get back on the
Guys
floor.
are out of the timeout.
Influence.
Well, let's see. The problem is, the thing is, they're up by 2. But right now, look, I think if Rising Suns lose this game, they're gonna regret it.
I think if
But
the
we
Jozi
all
Nuggets lose
know,
this game, they
but
will
we
regret
all
it too.
know
Yes?
that's true, Brian. But we all know where the noise will come from. If we know that there'll be more noise if Jozi Nuggets loses.
And then Jozi Nuggets won't cry ref.
Exactly.
With
We're
all
going to
due
see the politics. Yeah, with all due respect. Respectfully. But now Motiva at the line.
Hey, no, you were 50% on your last free
Now
throws.
Motiva shooting 1. What was the call?
No, shooting 2.
I saw the ref indicate 1.
Well, first shot. No. I remember a time when Nell make you on a suicide for missing a free throw. I said we stop the game right
Brian,
now and
this
give
isn't
him one.
about you.
I'm just saying.
I'm
I'm
telling you, this is not
having
about
some
you.
flashbacks, man. I'm still traumatized.
I'm telling you that this ain't about you. Now Motiva
No, okay. It fell in.
Is that
It rolled in.
got Buthelezi taking care of the ball?
Let's go.
Suns need a basket though. The time is going. Ooh. Big block by Sibanyoni on Emmanuel Shine. We've got 36 seconds left. It's a 2-possession game. Clock winding down. Jozi Nuggets just going through the motions, letting the clock run out.
Yeah, you guys can't afford
They've
this.
got to
It's
play.
a 3-point game. It's a 3-point game.
I wonder if we're going to go into overtime.
It's a 3-point game and they're letting the
Sibanyoni with the pull-up.
Fellas.
We've got 15 seconds left on the Rising Suns.
Oh, big shot.
Shot by Whitbread, block shot.
Big defensive play. There was a block on that.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's the game. And that's the game. You've got your Jozi Nuggets in the Johannesburg Basketball League Finals. All the politics of a great semi-finals.
That didn't even feel like a nail-biting finish. I just feel like, I guess it was a big defensive stop.
Big defensive stop on Emmanuel Shine to close the game. Sibanyoni is a great role player. That's the thing.
Oh, no,
They
I
were
mean in
able
that
to
corner
get
there,
kind
there was
of
a big stop on the 3. I think there was a block on the 3.
there was also a block on the 3.
that
Those
could
are
have been
two
a
big
tying
defensive
possession,
possessions. But honestly speaking,
Hey, man, we're in a
exceptional
pandemic. Stop this
semi-final.
debt, man. We're in a pandemic.
Guys, vaccination
now.
cards, please.
Come on now, we're in a
This
pandemic.
is not what
fellas.
we discussed.
How you
But
feel
I
about the
think,
game, man?
I think obviously the guys are they want to give each other respect because this was a nail biter. Both semi-finals were great, but I really think Jozi Nuggets that composure and experience came out. The class.
Yeah.
There's just something about a well-oiled machine. They killed it.
Yeah, no, man, I'm quite happy with it as well. I think these guys, I think they all left it all on the floor, right? Especially Shine. He started well. He was fatigued a lot.
Shine played really well. Chief in the second half.
I
To
didn't
me,
see that stat sheet. I need to start getting some.
I also
rebounds
want to
and
see some of
numbers.
these stat sheets. But Chief in the second half, exceptional leadership. I think he played so well. Sipumle Tanya,
His
Buthelezi, I think
defensive.
both guys
So
played
he didn't
really
get a
well.
lot of strips. I think he got one strip, but he kept the point guards out deep further from the 3-point line, and the passes were tough. He didn't let them get off any easy passes.
played
He also just kept giving them a lot of time on the clock.
Exactly. I mean, I really think from a Rising Suns perspective, they have a lot to be proud of. But Jozi Nuggets.
Hey man, a lot to be
But
proud
even
of.
via Jozi Nuggets, I can't even say that. I don't think we even got the best version
They
of
didn't
Jozi
look
Nuggets.
like themselves.
They didn't even look like themselves.
They didn't
The
look
fact-
like themselves.
And
we
even
know
on a
what
bad
they look
day,
like.
they can still come out with a win in
Yeah.
a big semi-final.
And I don't think the Rising Suns turned it over as much as they did. I think the
Exactly.
Rising Suns might have protected the ball a whole lot. Shout out to Buthelezi, bro. You told me about him before the game.
Ball
That man did
handler.
not drop the ball one time.
Wits alumni, I've seen him play a few times. He's such a composed guy. He knows how to handle the ball. I mean, all I'm saying is I think from Rising Suns' perspective, they've got a lot to work on, but I think that they played their hearts out.
They played their hearts out. They got a lot to be proud of. I mean, they left it all on the floor. They did everything they could. It could have been a blowout, but I think they tried to show up. I think there were a few possessions where, like on the inbounds plays where there was no space and it was just find an open man. They need to go back to the drawing board, but overall, they've got the pieces to get to the finals and to win a championship in the Johannesburg Basketball League.
100%.
So who we got? We got Jozi Nuggets versus VUT in the finals.
Jozi Nuggets versus VUT in the Johannesburg Basketball League Finals. And
I'm excited for that, man.
I'm excited for that
I
too.
think that's going to be a
maybe,
big one.
Maybe we also get the contract.
Yeah,
I don't know
ain't
about
trying
all
to say
that.
so. I ain't trying to say
We're not trying to
non-sheriff,
hint
but look,
anyone.
If you're listening,
if you guys
we ain't
enjoyed the
doing
show,
nothing that day. We ain't
thank
doing
you for
nothing on that
commenting.
day.
Thank you for watching.
Yeah, no, shout out to everybody who commented. Shout out to everybody for watching. Shout out to Basketball Sheriff first and foremost. We'll see you guys in the finals.
The Johannesburg Basketball League.